Alrighty, guys. So, I'm going to do another live stream for the HardCore Diablo 3 Necromancer. Why not? I don't know, I really enjoyed doing the stream. I felt like I had a lot of people actually come on and watch, and I just really enjoyed it. So, if anybody else has a problem with that, then they can go do whatever they want. I really don't care. And I got my first downvote. I feel so proud of myself. I'm doing something right. Well, I mean, I don't know necessarily if that means I'm doing something right. Could just simply mean that I'm doing something actually wrong. Don't think that's what I meant to do. Here, I know. How about this? Can I share it? I guess not. I might be able to. Hold on. There we go. I guess not. Ooh, definitely don't record that. There we go. Gots it. Gots it. And I had something weird happen with my thing, so the chat should be working right now. But no promises, because Lord only knows how this stuff actually works or not. Also, I do apologize. The thing's frozen for a second, but I'm just broadcasting myself. Because I don't know how to do the whole... I mean, I know how to do the scheduled stuff, but the scheduled stuff doesn't ever work. Like, well, I should rephrase that. It doesn't work the way I want it to work, if that makes sense. I don't know. Regardless. So I'm going to go on ahead and keep myself in there. That way at least I have one person watching at all times. I'm pretty sure I actually counted myself as 2 people watching, because I have myself on one thing and I have myself on another one. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways. Alright, well, I just shared myself. So, now we can actually continue. So, in the last stream is anybody who actually watched or actually paid any attention. Because unfortunately, I don't know what the hell happened in Diablo with my recording. But for some reason, it didn't record. Through my main thing instead of my actual headset. So, I might very well turn this off and restart it real quickly, because reasons. I don't want this thing to be, you know, echoing constantly into my ear. I'm considering going back really quickly to the original act, just so that I can level up to level 40. But I don't know if that's a good idea. We'll find out. Also, again, I don't know if this is actually displaying the chat or not, anything like that. I think it is still, because I got the same plugin to do it with, but I don't know if it's working or not yet, so we'll find out, I guess.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench on the air.
It would be best to split our forces. You two search for Belial.
Hey, you! Come here. Got some new stuff to look at.
I have never been outside
She's an
the city
interesting
my
character.
entire life.
Have you actually like talked to her
never
every
even
time
been
you
outside
actually
the
go
palace.
into
When they threw
whatever?
us out here,
She
I
slowly
would
but
die.
surely like
I was
realizes
terrified.
how wrong she's always had it as a rich person, so she goes eventually into being a indentured servant kind of thing. Not legitimately an indentured servant, but you know what I mean. That kind of stuff. And I've got almost all yellow stuff. I got a relic thing that boosted my damage like by a boatload. And I'm going to actually level you up a little bit. This guy in this level too, so that's awesome. I have new looks. Let's see what I can make this guy look like. I don't really think I want to make it look anything different than that, because that's pretty brutal looking. Look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty. Like, I mean, I can make it look like a or this like lovely looking like razor scythe. But why I would want to do that, I don't know. Anywho, we're just gonna go. I think we're just gonna go. Yeah, there's not really anything else to do on here. This is my first hardcore character, actually. I've never played. I rarely ever play hardcore.
The refugees over.
I am not.
She said it.
And I definitely don't play hardcore Diablo.
Tyrael and I live as a
Isis, be careful.
I would say never
I've got some bread.
play hardcore, because I have played a few things that
One
are
man's
hardcore.
trash is another man's treasure, eh?
Mainly, if I've played anything hardcore, it's because it's a. Ooh, it's not half bad, except they give dex, and I don't need dex. I don't want dex. Yeah.
This gate
Right.
leads to our
Nobody
camps.
wants to see this.
You'll need to
walking
follow the
around
long
shit.
road over the
They want me
canyon
to see-
bridge
They want
and
to see
through
me
the
kill
casino
something,
outpost.
right? That's right. They want to see the Necromancer. They want to see me die.
Take
I'm playing
me,
hardcore.
traveler.
People
Houses
stop watching
guard
because
these
you don't
desert
die.
roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I mean to stop.
Then you must not go alone.
Yeah.
There
I
are
like her,
illusions out
the
there.
Enchantress. I usually
Mirages to
keep her
some.
with me.
But I can see them for
But
what
at the
they
same time,
are.
I don't like her. You know, I don't
Coven's
like
foul
specifically.
magic.
I don't like having teammates.
They will lead you to your
I
death.
don't like having anybody with me.
I understand, but my death does not lie here.
I would rather not discuss the sand wasp. These overgrown insects wouldn't be notable whatsoever if not for their exceptionally poisonous stings, which, alas, killed my young apprentice. I thought he would be more careful when I sent him to retrieve a sample from the hive, but his parents did not understand my perspective. The Lacuni, or Anthermen as they are sometimes called, have inhabited the desert wastes east of Chaldeum for thousands of years. The large males are the tribe's leaders and protectors, while the agile females are expert hunters. Mostly they are primitive.
Be careful. They are very near to us.
Where?
You should never have allowed demons to feast on your bones.
You knew that.
Well,
See, like now she actually like, and this is the weird thing too. Is I was talking about this in the last stream. It's weird. She's the only one that you actually get to have like a nice, long, drawn out use. Like she stays with you for like the time. Basically, guys.
Captain, from behind!
Protect the people! Iron Wolf! If not for you, the Lacuni would
Are
have...
there more of them ahead?
Even worse. Cultists are casting...
let us head north to the
But
Howling
it's weird
Plateau.
because
The
like
cultist magic
you
seems
actually
to be
get to like
emanating from
use
there.
her. Like she actually, like in this whole map, you basically keep her this whole time until you get through that last one. But everybody else you only get for like half a second, for a couple of seconds. You know, you don't get them for very long. I love how I have combination stun and slow with my spear, with my spike. The little, there you go. They have a chance to stun and they have a chance to stun, but they will always slow. That's basically the best way to put it.
There is another illusion here. The cultists try to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find their lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
It seems that the Fallen are indeed creatures of demonic origin. The old heraldic tale claims they were once powerful servants of the mythical Asmodai. They purportedly aided him in his battle against the prime evils, and Diablo later punished them by twisting them into the small, stupid forms they...
Look, more hidden footprints.
The Dune Thresher is an elusive being with a tremendous capacity for bloodshed. It lurks beneath the sands, rising up to seize prey in its jaws and rend the body until it is but sinew and gore. I once saw a Thresher in the flesh, and it rather disagreed with my constitution.
You're a bitch. Reagan smash. Happens when you're dumb. You don't know how to play. Can't keep anybody watching.
This world can abide you no longer.
I can't really do anything about that. Talk, can't stop them. Kill all of them. Didn't. People. Well, at least I know the chat's, at least no one's speaking in the chat. Here, I know how I'll find out this chat. Chat. We'll find out. Because that should show up right away. Yep, it did. Okay, good. That's good. That's good to know. I do actually need to edit that a little bit, though. There we go. Woo! Chat shows up. Oh, I know what I could do. Totally forgot all about this. You know, did I actually... I should probably post that. I totally forgot to post that. For people to actually see so they know. I even made the Discord channel specifically so I could do that. For people who actually want to watch it.
Your death nears.
And what do? I forget to do it. Oh, such a horrible thing. Of course, if they want to just see me, they can pay attention to their subs, their announcements on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm going to go with the idea that I'm a horrible person. It's all my fault. They don't know that I'm streaming. It's easy just to assume that you're the one at fault. Because then you're the one who change something. Well, probably. But you need to change too much, and then or you need to change something up, and then when you're in reality, you don't actually need to change anything. I want to point everyone out to anybody who actually is wondering why I look over here is because I have a chat box over here. The chat box is right here, so I look over there to see if someone said anything.
This will be a challenge. Weakness consumes you.
Apparently not. Ooh, gloves. Some nice gloves. What does it do? Ooh. Not higher intelligence. And I don't really get anything else out of that. And unfortunately, the only thing it would really do is give me extra armor and some vitality, which is nice. Not gonna lie, the vitality would be nice. But it would reduce my damage, not by a ton, though. It would also reduce my overall experience gain, and I really don't like losing experience gain. I feel like levels are higher things. If I could reach level 60 on hardcore, or level 70 on a hardcore character, I feel like I would have. I'm accomplished. I feel like I've won. I've done what I wanted to do. I will say, however, I don't really feel like this game is very balanced. Specifically, I feel like mind you, I'm also playing hardcore, so hardcore has a tendency to give you better loot, stronger loot. At least I think it does. I don't know if it actually does. I would think it does. It looks like it does. If it doesn't, of course, I'm also an expert, so I don't know if that does anything. I feel really bad that my previous ally did not get to survive.
We will make a fine corpse.
Just a chest piece. Let's see what the chest piece is. Can't even use it. Fan-fucking-tastic. I hate it when it drops. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. I'm not completely.
Weakness consumes you.
On shit that you can't use. Shit you could use, but if you went with the right stats, you could use it. I cannot get any like kills. It's also weird. I didn't actually find. Well, we do get. Oh wait, no, there's one thing over here. Maybe. Oh, I gotta do something really, really super quick. Totally forgot this. I need to do this really quickly. Somebody might join. It's funny too because I have like a whole lot of people who are actually in my thing, but they're not really paying any attention. Not that I blame them. It's so early. This is actually really early for me. Usually I'm not. I don't usually stream this early and everything. So this is probably a little awkward for them. But it's summertime.
Near.
I figured, you know, please be out to watch. Wait, did I just close down? No, I didn't. So why is it saying I have only one viewer? I had 0 viewers. That was weird. Man, I just bust these guys in half. Oh wow, that is a really busted weapon. I really wish I could use that. Like that would be exactly what I would want. Out of like, if I could actually find myself a semi decent one-handed weapon, I would totally go for that in a heartbeat. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Pretty sure all of these are two-handed. Everything I just picked up was two-handed, basically. Ooh, okay. Nope, no intelligence increase. I need that intelligence increase. I can't go without that. Wait, why can't I use this? It says rare polearm can't use, but why?
I cannot wield that.
Can be equipped by your class. Huh. Apparently I can't equip it. Apparently I just can't equip polearm. Which is weird because I know I had a polearm not even that long ago. He died with a polearm. He was using javelin. Maybe that doesn't count? I don't know.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Maybe it's because we get signed to spear. That'd be a little weird. But I suppose there could be a reasoning for it.
That foe will die.
This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
I don't think it's and I like to look at my items while I'm running around because if I don't, then I'll think about them. Probably just
My essence is too low.
This should remove part of the...
God bless you.
found one of them. So this is why it's imperative to actually run around the map and explore. Because you might find something like this. That's why I run around like that, anyway. And there ain't nothing over there. Nothing worth it, anyways. Nope. I'm just waiting for, like, the day that I die because I look over there to look at chat. Nobody says anything, and then I just die off screen because of my hand. I'm just in a different mood. Considering the fact that they're underground and the spikes come out underground, you'd almost think that they would have the ability to, like, sort of, I don't know, just sort of pierce through the ground and kill them.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Yeah, you keep saying that. The hidden footprints don't even really matter to me. I search, I explore and everything like that in these maps all the time anyways. You need levels, man. You can't not have levels. You gotta level up. The only way to do that is kill shit. I've only leveled up once since I started. However, I'm barely even started.
Look, more hidden footprints.
All these things. Ooh, what's up here? Ooh, quest.
What business do you have in this place?
There's a treasure chest down here. Watch my back while I haul it up. Then we can split the rewards. Get ready. I'm bringing it up now. Oh, damn, it's stuck. I'm gonna need time to fix this.
And then suddenly, for some reason, monsters, not even monsters, falling because they can join us and become
I think I got it.
part of the army.
Yes, I got it. Nah, still stuck. Though the champions are larger and the lunatics more devastating, it is the shaman priests who lead the fallen. There it goes! That. I'll take my share, and you can have what's left.
Miner's gold. Oh, he actually took it. That's actually quite interesting. That's actually that's really cool. Actually, I did not know that that they would actually take it. But that's cool. I'm cool with that. We literally just did what we said we were gonna do. However, if I was being realistic here, I probably could have killed him, had the skeleton, one of my skeletons. No, I could have killed him, resurrected him, had him go and do that. That would have been what I would have done. That would have also been really mean. I totally like this. I have totally not been replacing my belt at all either this whole time, so I feel like an idiot. That would be a perfect, I think that's a perfect weapon to use. Oh, let's see here. I already changed out that one. Reduce my overall intelligence, but... No, I would increase my intelligence just by a little bit. I like having the kills on that, though. I like the kills. So I think I'm just going to keep it that way. Oh, hey there, Zevo. Somebody actually finally comes to shot. I wish the delay wasn't so big.
Look,
like I would do
more
anything
hidden
to get the
footprints.
delay to be a little bit shorter. I understand the reason why they do the delay the way they do it, though. To at least to a degree, because nope, that's it. But
This is
I know
one
the
of the
reason why they
cultist
do it, or at
lairs.
least part of the
They're
reason why they
casting
do
part
it.
of the illusion inside. There.
But the
That
reason why
ought
they
to
do it is
dispel
because
the
that
Coven's
way you
magic.
don't end up having
They
people
tortured my
stream snipe
poor
you all the
husband.
time.
We will avenge him. Tell me, what shall you do when Magda is dead?
Kill the demon lord she serves.
How curious. You must be the one I was meant to find here.
It'd be interesting if you could have all of them. That would be interesting. If you could have all of the followers, see, that I would probably do. If I could have every follower following me around, that would be interesting. And I would totally do it. But I don't think you can do that. Actually, I know for a fact you can't do it, but I don't think there's even mods for that or anything like that. Not that I think Diablo 3 is moddable. I don't know. Because there's always more stuff to go look for. I'm gonna go exploring.
Your death nears.
There's never a large enough group to actually start getting stats, you know what I mean? Something that irritates me. I am considering actually moving my camera over here, because I can actually do that now. Like that. But the problem with that is that even though I'll be looking at the camera more, you guys can see the rest of my room, which is not really the best looking room. Remember, maybe you'd like this view more. I don't know. Let me know, because this way I can actually look over at you guys when I'm talking instead of me going like, you know,
The bridge illusion should be dispelled now.
Here, so
Let us see for ourselves.
Look at the chat.
I think it is time for you to know my true
I can play
tale.
the game and just be like, what? You know, blah blah blah. Oh,
I am not from a trade.
ooh, not half bad damage. However, of course, it's obviously not going to be my weapon. My weapon is going to stay the scythe because
Now,
reasons.
to the Kasim outpost.
Am I level 40 yet? No, I'm not level 40 yet. Yeah, I actually kind of think I like that, but I've got to find something to block off the rest of my, Oh, and that's not going to be nice either. I don't like the idea of you guys seeing my microphone. Because I have a professional sock on my microphone for the pop. For that pop blocker. you know, the pop blocker. Okay, guys.
I can bring that down. You will make a fine corpse.
That does work though, surprisingly enough.
Your death nears.
And of course, there's nothing else for me around to kill. See what I mean? If there's something else around for me to kill that was closer by than halfway across the freaking land. I could have gotten more stacks.
I'm trained well.
That time. That doesn't even make any sense to me why I didn't get stacks. Whatever. What am I gonna do? Kill him in one shot. I think I did. Actually, I'm pretty sure I... Oh, no, that was him right there. Apparently I did not. Okay, then.
I am overburdened.
I guess I should go. Oh wait, treasure drop. Where? Oh, that must have been what that. Oh, okay. I understand now. I'm totally confused. Like I didn't even see the treasure goblin.
Hey, lady. Some new things. You should take a look.
Let's go salvage. Okay, let's just see real quick. That's a rare scythe. What about this one? Yeah, it reduces my damage. I'm not a fan of that. I'm all about the damage. Gotta have that damage increase. That is some nice armor right there, though. You're able to walk into pretty much just about anything at that point. Yeah, I think I like this one more. So what I would love is to do something like this. Well, the problem is that cuts my damage down by like a massive amount to the point to where it's not even worth it. You know? So, yeah. Looks like I'm just gonna salvage everything. And if you guys don't know what I'm gonna have before I salvage or before I do everything, like when I'm actually running around, just to make sure that there's not anything in there that I might want to use, because I like to change out what I'm actually using when I'm out in the field, because if I'm out in the field, it could be helping me be stronger, faster, better, so on and so forth. So what you're going to. No, that's level 70, my bad. But there are some things unlocked, maybe. Receive 1% bonus when any afflicted by one of your curses, and your curses cost 50% less essence and last forever. Really? That's pretty brutal. Let's see here. Yeah, I like the one I currently have. That's the only other one that I wouldn't mind using. I can gain life and essence per kill. And that's not half bad. The other one is I'm using Bone Prison and Extended Servitude, which increases the revive minions' lifespan as well as Skeletal Mage's lifespan by 25%, which is not half bad. But I don't even use the Skeletal Mages, which is why I'm thinking of changing it. And I rarely use the revive, though I do use the revive because it's actually really useful. I don't know. Standalone's actually really good if you're not going for summoning, get standalone. Definitely, hands down, no questions. That one's good. Increases your armor by 100%, reduced by 10% for each active minion that you have. So if you have no minions out, boom. Or hell, even if you just have like just a golem, like if you're just using the golem, you could totally go for that. I should probably check to see what all this has upgraded. Numbers in yards are feared for 2 seconds. Now I think I like the astral one more. Limited immunity. Your armor absorbs all incoming damage and grants immunity to all control and parrying effects, but only lasts for 5 seconds. That's not that good. Heals for 2% of your maximum health for every enemy passed through. Yeah, I'm good with this astral. And then Freezing Grasp. Ooh, Freezing Grasp. It's a cold version. Target command is frozen for 3 seconds. Command skeleton's damage is turned to cold. I actually like that. Totally cool. Drive means back at the end of their duration. Really? Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm actually cool with that. 5 minions deal an additional 25% damage, but lasts 12 seconds. Wait, how long do they last currently? They last 19 seconds. I think I'd rather just keep them as the revive than the purgatory one, because then I could, I don't know if I could possibly summon them up again, but I could corpse explode them. I don't know, it's hard to say. I like the golem, but I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the ice golem a little bit more because it freezes things, but I really like the bone golem because it makes like a tornado that does a lot of damage. But at the same time, ooh, Land of the Dead. What is that? All corpse skills can be used to build for 10 seconds. No. That sounds interesting. That sounds good if you're really good with that kind of thing, but I'd rather just do that. I'm gonna go with the bone golem still. You know, I'm gonna actually switch to the ice golem to keep up my ice. I've got like full ice right now, which is actually really cool. Essentially, that's what I'm going for. Hardcore ice build. Ice build. That's what I'm gonna say. Call it. Astral projection. Oh well. We'll just put you guys back on here. And that'll be alright. Alright, so we got Ice Skeleton, Ice Golem, Astral Spirits, that do ice damage.
Well met, Master Meton. What have you discovered here?
Powerful spirits haunt these ruins. I was not strong enough to defeat them, but I was able to trap them. I fear the coven that invades the region will try to use the spirits for their nefarious purposes. But if you dare, you can try to put them to rest. Activate the totems to release the spirits, and be prepared to fight. Can you hear their angry voices? Still more remain.
One more left.
The howling of the spirits lessens. You have put them to rest. Wait. Listen. The coven! We have denied the coven, but I fear they will find other, darker powers to exploit. Thank you. 2 decades ago, my mentor faced the forces of evil and emerged victorious. I cannot hope to surpass his achievements.
I've never done that one before.
But I will try to bring balance to the raging forces that threaten to tear the world asunder in these days.
I like
the spirits are restless near Chaldeum. I must quiet them.
All must serve the cycle.
Yeah, I definitely think that's weird. The 3 stop going in and out of the game, but they just get in and go. And they're kind of pissing me off now at this point.
This world can abide you no longer!
How do I lose track of where all the enemies are? So I can't continue the stacks. That's really weird. Why is he seeing buffers? Like, I'm not dropping any frames.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell.
Where are you
for
from?
they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils, Belial, Asmodan, Juriel, and Andariel, and the prime evils, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo.
Because it doesn't really matter how good your internet is. If you're across the lake, you might have some lag, you know, because it's just how the internet works, because internet sucks. I don't want to die. It doesn't really. It increases everything I would really want it to increase, except I'm always going to have pretty heavily damage oriented. You know what I mean? Gameplays, do I? I don't even have anything different from what it was. Well, you know what? That's true. I did have to reset everything. I think that might be a problem. But I can fix that problem, no easily. There we go. That doesn't even make sense though. It really doesn't. It's a little confusing. Because even with the adjusted volume, it shouldn't be that loud. I'll just adjust it right there. That should be more than enough. But just in case you didn't hear what I said.
Not using an illusion. The way is blocked. I must go through the Qasim outpost to the west.
I asked where you were from. Because I was curious if that had something to do with perhaps the lag a little bit. Because if there's anything that could cause lag, I could imagine you being across the lake being actually something worth lag. You know, that would cause lag. I've also adjusted a lot of things, so that could be the reason why the audio went all crazy. However, it's still encoding exactly at the rate I want, and it has not dropped any frames, so I know that it's not lagging at the very least. I don't know why the gameplay didn't come through my headset, because my headset is my default sound right now, but for some reason it didn't come through my headset. It's coming through my speakers right now. So means I have to have it actually really extra low quiet on my end, so that way I don't blow your ears out through my microphone.
Captain of the guard, you are hereby ordered to send a band.
I need you to
Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice, a gift from Lord Belial.
Or he's setting you up.
No, strike her down!
You never learn.
These serpentine demons are Belial's favored servants.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
Let's go!
We've been discovered.
Yeah. But out of curiosity, though, is it any better now? Like, can you hear me just fine? Because, like I think, I've adjusted quite a bit of things, so there's a possibility that there's a lot more going into it. That's precisely why you can't hear me.
Did Magda?
Yes.
Then I'll be... It cannot be fun.
Now that is the biggest question. They turn into bodies. Does that mean I can resurrect them? Well, let's see. Oh my god, I can resurrect them again. In case you didn't hear again, my second attempt at asking the question.
This world can abide you.
I was just asking
no
where are you from? Because that could very well have an effect on why you're lagging. Also, just out of curiosity, because, you know, I mean, I would like to know my fans a little bit closer, a little bit more intimately. Not that it.
We camp, lying in wait
for
a hero of incredible prowess. My gut churns with the suspicion that we are simply fodder. I have heard tales of this hero wading through our ranks, slaughtering us as if we were children.
That's brutal. Not that I think it matters. I think all of them are about the same. Well, like I said, I really don't know why it's lagging for you. I mean, legitimately, because it's not even lagging on my end here. Like, it's not dropping frames, it's not, and no one else is complaining anything. I would really like to appreciate if somebody else is going to tell me whether or not there are some frame drops. But the problem is no one's on to tell me the truth. And on my end, it looks fine. Like, I'm watching my own stream right now. It seems fine. So I don't know. Here, let me look at something real quickly just to make sure there's not something else going on that might cause the lag. I don't know. I mean, according to my thing, it's not dropping any frames, but apparently, I guess it is. So I'm going to do something on here just to see if this maybe helps out a little bit, because it's the only thing I can think of to do. I'm going to drop my bitrate just a little bit and see if that actually changes anything, because that should legitimately, I mean, to be honest, that should legitimately bring it up again. And I don't know what's up with this, because it's like, it's not even like letting me do any views anymore now. I don't know. Find out in a second, I guess. But I'm going to change, I changed the bitrate to 2000. I want to see if that actually has an effect on it at all. And it keeps resetting. Like when I look at it, it's just loading and then freezing. That's really, really, really weird. I think this might be a YouTube thing. Let's see here. Because I want to fix this, make it so that everybody can watch me. But it's not. It's frozen. Like according to my on my actual stream, it's frozen now. And like it goes up to a point and then it just freezes. So I'm gonna turn it off real quick. See if this does anything. Okay. Is it working now? I think it might be working now. I don't know. It's hard to say the way this thing works. I changed the bit rate down to 2000 just to ensure that it maybe is doing something right, but I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what was caused. Well, I think it's a YouTube thing, to be completely honest with you, because this has never happened before. I've ran streams on this thing just fine before all of this. So, I don't know. I'm not... let me know if things seem like they're lagging or crashing again. I guess I'll just reset the stream if it ever happens again. So, just let me know. Thank you for letting me know, because like I said, right, you're right. You've watched my Borderlands videos. You've always come on my Borderlands stuff. So, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I think, like I said, it might be. No, I think it's a little bit of everybody's. Like, I think it's just an everybody YouTube thing. It's like. This is like, it was just frozen. And I might add, it did not record my entire stream the last time I did this stream. The last time I did this stream, it froze halfway into it. So I don't know. So I'm thinking that it has something to do with just YouTube. Just YouTube is just doing something stupid. I really wish that had more damage on it. Ooh. Extra gold. I could always use extra gold. I need to upgrade everything since it's hardcore. And let me see here. Hey there, Zer. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. No. I'm gonna go with that because that's better. I like the experience boost from this, but I can live without it. I'm gonna go with that because that's better. Better in every way. Oh, and that even increases my bone spear damage. Booyah! Which actually I think this one does that too, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. This thing boosts my bone spear damage by like a whole crap ton. It does an extra. It basically, it's like me casting one bone spear, casts two at once. It's pretty brutal. I know, that's what I try to be a personality channel, because that way people understand that they know they come here to chat and have conversations and enjoy my company. I get to enjoy their company. I can bring a smile to their face on a lovely day. I think this was definitely a good choice, though. Not the gem, but I get to revive these guys now, because now I'll actually probably revive them more often. Also, did I? No, I have not. Wasting time. That'd be really good for somebody who was doing like a mixture between the blood magic and don't get in trouble there, Zer. I know you're allowed to do a couple of things on it, but I know you're not allowed to watch a lot of stuff either. So I just want to make sure, you know.
That foe will die. Do not fear the end.
Brutalize these guys. I love it. I know now why.
The deserts of Kyrgyzstan are majestic, expansive, and full of stinging swarms of insects. They may seem a minor nuisance, but these vermin carry numerous strains of pestilence. One of them was trapped in my boot once, and my foot swelled up to the size of a melon before the infection cleared.
I love the Necromancer so far. It's pretty brutal. Is it? Because I already reduced it down to like another 40 to almost 40%. Let me go down to 30 like he suggested. Maybe that'll do. And did I buy this on summer sale? No, I did not buy this on summer sale. This was $15. The stuff that actually comes with all the Necromancer stuff anyways. Which is still, I think, ridiculous. If Blizzard ever hears me, I think they were really, really bad for doing what they did.
Decay and rot.
Ooh, here we go. Experience bonuses. Always good. I'd like to buy the Humble Bundle more often, but I don't look at my emails very often. So since I don't look at my emails, I don't ever know when the Humble Bundle does anything different. Do. So I always end up missing out on them. And I just don't care enough, you know what I mean? I just don't care. Well, again, Zara, the reason why it might be loud is because I did actually adjust the sound. Or I didn't adjust the audio, but what happened was that my thing reset for some weird reason. And I think when it reset my sound volume. I didn't notice this when I first started it out because I thought it was just fine still. But because it's a reset, now I was at full, but I've been adjusting it downwards ever since, and I've never had it this low before. It's never had to be this low before. Which is that's the part that's weirding me out. I totally went the wrong way. I'm not even paying attention because I'm paying attention to you guys too much. God. I'm thinking that it just needs to be really low, and I'm just gonna set it down to like. I'm just gonna set it down to like as low as it can go before you guys like pretty much can't hear it at all. Let's let one of these guys die in a group so I can summon them all at once. Summon. Yeah, I like that. Being able to just drag them along with you everywhere you go, even after you've summoned them up once before, that's a brutal. Draco, how you like my English? In what way is it strange? No, your English is fine. It's just you obviously occasionally have, I wouldn't say issues, but like, you obviously use a couple of words where it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But, you know, just thinking outside the box and being like, well, he's probably not from, his English is not probably his first language. Okay, I can understand where you would make that mistake, or why you would make that mistake. Basically, you occasionally use a word where it wouldn't normally go, or you know, you make the basic mistake that most individuals who don't have a language as their first language, they replace a word, they use a word where they wouldn't normally use a word. People would not normally use a word. Which is pretty normal, I think, actually, when it comes to basically anybody who's not fluent in any particular language. Or not, I shouldn't say fluent, because fluent's not the right word, because clearly you're fluent in the word, in English. But, what would be the word I'm looking for? Because fluent's not the right word. Fluent's not the right word. I'm just going to kill some more things and just resurrect them instead. Basically, it's not your first language. It's probably the easiest way I could put it. Well, like I said, it's not really so much the way you're thinking is. It's just, I think pretty much anybody who actually has learned a new language will make this same mistake, and they will use a word where someone else probably wouldn't normally use that word. Where someone who was born and raised using this language, for speaking this language, would not normally use this particular phrase in this particular way, or something else along those lines. I hope I'm explaining that well, but I don't know. Explode. There you go.
Were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places.
I would probably use that terminology same way as well. What I'm more referring to is what is the word? You occasionally miss what's the word? Yeah, I'm so bad at English myself, and it's my first language, so I would feel bad. English is such a hard language to learn. You also, I think, occasionally miss, like, what are they called? I guess they're no, not pronouns. I'm sorry. Pejoratives? No. I don't want to like critique the way you speak, because you speak just fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not like speaking weirdly. It's not like I can't understand you. It's just when I read, sometimes when I read what you say, occasionally I can tell, probably from a different location. Ooh, final service. What's that? When you take lethal damage, you are sustained, preventing all damage for 4 seconds. In addition, all minions are consumed to heal you for 10% of your life. This effect cannot occur more than once every 60 seconds. So, basically, once you die, you don't. That's great for hardcore. More like 2. like to them, you know, I don't know, and I don't really like to. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean. I'm not. I don't want to like nitpick your speaker or something like that, because that's not where I'm coming from. Like I said, it's just pretty much like I can tell at times when I'm listening to you, when I read some of what you say, that you probably come from a different country. Decay Golem. When corpses, the targeted location increases its damage by... Ooh, that's not half bad, actually. Because then you could just carry zombies with you, and boom. Freezes all enemies caught in the explosion. Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, I kind of want to replace this one with Corpse Explosion. Because I don't ever use it. Not that I couldn't ever... I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what to do with this particular spell. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm thinking maybe I should do a curse. Maybe I'd use it more. What is Leech? Target area. Cursed enemies heal the attacker for 2% of their total health. It kills enemies with less than 15 health. See, I just don't feel like that would even be worth it. And potion cooldown is reduced by 1 second. So that's not half bad. Each curse, nah, I don't know. Curses just don't really feel like they're good enough for me. I wouldn't even want to do Army of the Dead because it's got such a huge ass cooldown on it. And I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Right. See, and that's what I mean. It's like, that's what I mean. I'm not telling you that you speak badly, because you don't. You just... I could tell when you were speaking that you were from a different country, so... Right, exactly. People who do speak English as a first language can't speak English. I know I can't. And I mean, above everything, you can speak already, like, if you can speak any other language, you already can speak more languages than I can. I can only speak English. So, I'd love to learn Italian, but I just don't have the motivation, I think, for it. Plus, I don't have anything that I could use to well, there'd probably be something online I could probably use to learn it. But Italian is one of those languages I always wish I could learn. I am trying to debate on whether or not I want to use something else other than... Maybe I should use bone armor. No, I wouldn't use bone armor either. Maybe I should just keep it as this. It seems like it's the most legit. I mean, I might not use it like a lot recently, right now, but maybe I'll use it. I despite the fact that I don't agree with the whole SJW offensive, I take offense to become a victim kind of thing, I don't go out of my way to try to offend anybody. I would never do that. And I purposely don't want to talk about, like, I wouldn't say I don't want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about something that I think might actually stir someone up and offend them, if unnecessarily. James, I've watched your vids. You are well spoken. Hey, you two, get a room. But I purposely don't want to go out of my way to just say something or do something that might be overwhelmingly considered rude or something along those lines. I've been wasting so much time. I normally would already be done with this dungeon. What's wrong with you guys?
This began the Burning Hell's civil war, which ended with the dark exile of the primeval to our mortal realm.
I support everyone. I'm just very bad at it. You know? Like, I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how Arcus got access to both, to do his stream that he did yesterday, which congratulations on him on that one. I mean, that was good of him to be able to get that. But I don't even know how he went about getting that. Like, how he got that access. I could never do it. I know I couldn't. When I get to know somebody, I will have more. I understand them more. I will have happily no problem discuss something with them that I normally would not discuss with somebody. You know what I mean? Or not necessarily normally wouldn't discuss with them, but just normally just wouldn't discuss openly unless someone actually I know for a fact that that individual is okay with that particular discussion, because I don't like to make people upset. I purposely try to avoid that.
This world can abide you no longer.
I think people need to teach me how to use social media, because I don't know. I don't get it. I'm so antisocial. I don't understand social media. Hey, I've got 5 viewers. It's the most viewers. Okay, yesterday technically I had the most viewers I've ever had. I had 7 viewers yesterday, which was awesome. No, it's not everything. Which was awesome, but I didn't have them for very long. Today I've actually got 4 consistent viewers. That's awesome. Well, if you are honest with somebody, and then a person can get to know you a little bit better, and then because they don't have to go through all the rigmarole of trying to figure out who you are by your lies or whatnot, because you're honest with them. And then you can just be honest, and then you can talk freely, because you know what's going to offend them and you know what's not going to offend them, because they told you already. Especially if you ask them, you know, or especially if they just outright tell you, like, hey, this is me, I'm forward, I'm an open book. You can ask me and say anything you want to me. I'll answer. I'm also very redundant. It's the raise of friendship. And I keep getting like one guy come in and leave. Zevo, why aren't you on my Discord? Like, that's something as interesting. Well, I'm curious about. I realize I probably haven't displayed that, but no, I should have you. You should have access to my Discord, because I have a link to it in the description. You better go on. I didn't actually know. To be honest with you, Zer, I didn't actually know you did anything on mines, other than post a lot on the gaming's group. You post a lot on the gaming's group.
Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and banished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
I guess I have no social skills. Well, that's not true. I have the ability to talk to somebody, at least. I mean, I know how to talk to people. Or more specifically, I can talk to people. So, I mean, technically I have some social skills. Just not very good. Oh, I know how you get subs. That's not hard to do on mines. Unfortunately, bots. There's lots of bots on mines. Like, tons of them. That's probably my biggest issue with mines.
Help us! You can't leave us here! Of course not. I shall free you.
Discord's becoming the new popular thing, so I figured I would, and I love using it because it doesn't lag my game as badly as like TeamSpeak or Skype, especially. Skype can get brutal. Jesus. I just freaking kill everything with this spear because of this weapon I have. It's a really decent game. I mean, a really decent. I personally am a huge fan of Discord. And I would strongly suggest it to anybody.
I can't believe it's over. Thank the gods.
Right, exactly. And Skype's not exactly like, I mean, I like Skype. It has some pretty good voice quality and everything like that, but it can lag your games and it can cause so many other issues. A lot of times it's just not worth it. Especially when you're in the middle of a game or trying to stream. I love the little pet. Any caged prisoners in here? Yes, no, maybe so. I just lagged. I don't know where that came from. And again, do let me know if it ever starts to lag again, so that way I can like quickly fix it or something. Because apparently this thing just decides it doesn't want to work sometimes. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Go forth, my minions. I mean, I still do a lot in the fights, which is also the really nice thing, is I actually feel like I'm still doing things in the fight. Like, my spells are not going to waste. But, boosh, look at that. Full health, Hit him once. He's just bleh, dead. You know what? That's a phylactery. I really don't need it. But wait. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I was weirding myself out there. Everything about that is better. Should I subscribe for this month? New Humble Bundle advertising itself with NBA 2K17 and Path of Exile. Do you think other hidden games will be as good, or rather will be shitty? Subscribe. I already have PoE plus add-ons and don't like NBA. Right, I agree. I don't really like NBA either, and Path of Exile is free already, so I mean, why even bother? I mean, sure, you can get the additions, but it's like, okay. Oh, Pillars of Eternity. My bad. See, I get those two mixed up every time, but I actually really do like Pillars of Eternity. If you don't own it, Pillars of Eternity, I would definitely suggest getting it. But obviously, you just said you did, so I see no reason why you wouldn't, or why you would get that. However, I already own that, and as well, and I have no reason to get it. Oh look, I get to kill Magda. I'm pretty sure I get to kill Magda here. Which is also really nice if you think about it, because that means I get to boosh. Look at that. Instantly killed.
I am overburdened.
Because I just want to come back here really quickly so I can grab all this crap. I can't disagree with you on that one. I wouldn't pay. You couldn't pay me to play NBA. But I know somebody who loves playing NBA. In fact, actually, I have a very good friend who loves playing the NBA game. So, I mean, to each their own. I would agree. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Not this month, anyways.
Joined the coven. It was weak and idle. The leaders were content to do nothing.
Not at least for you, because if the Pillars of Eternity, if you actually didn't have the Pillars of Eternity, then I would say yes.
And together we took control. She left some years later, but I continued, bringing the coven to glory under Lord Belial.
I kind of wouldn't mind that one. But let's see this one. Nah. Ooh, it's a focus. Who's that for? Enchantress. I'm gonna keep that. Never know. Okay.
I serve a higher purpose, as do you.
Boosh. Okay. There we go. I always wish they would put like a portal in here that doesn't activate or something like that until afterwards, but they don't do that, and it's so weird. I only came back here just because I wanted to go ahead and really quickly just grab those items that she dropped.
I need to go back.
Right.
I killed Magda.
Well, that's cool. That's cool for Arcus. I mean, I know I could never do that. Not really so much that as it is,
I heard them.
Right.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
Knows more. Well, I know.
You are a fool to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible.
Yeah.
My essence is too low. I knew you'd come for me. You are quite the optimist.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Come with me, my minions. Charge forward and destroy.
Let's destroy their summoning construct.
Don't even have to do anything. Just look at them go. Look at them go. Probably could have gotten a massacre there, a higher level massacre, but I'm bored. I'm not. No, I rephrase that. I'm not bored. I'm lazy. Lazy's a better word for it.
There has to be a way into the sewers from here. This leads to the sewers. She's alive, but the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here. We must reach her.
I need essence.
So Magda was telling the truth. So how I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
But there is still a reason she never reunited with you.
Thank you.
I can bring that down.
I've been playing Fallout. Fallout 4 is what I've been playing because I'm not gonna lie, I love Fallout 4. But that's not Elder Scrolls, obviously. But it's a game like it. Skyrim is definitely my favorite, though, of all the Elder Scrolls games. If I were to give myself an example of something that I would be. Of the Elder Scrolls games that I actually enjoy.
Adria should be up here.
Fallout 4, I think he saw me playing. I played a little this morning as well, but I kept getting distracted by somebody. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, I know what it is, but what is it? Ooh, it's actually pretty good looking. But we will see. Look, I got more skeletons following me. Because that's how that works.
We could use your help. We think we have found a haunted chest.
And why have you come to...
In case the tales are true, of course. You would not mind opening.
Well, it just immediately kills both of those guys, and I'm the one who opened it. So Draco, how you stream your games with chat? I'm using XSplit. I like XSplit the most because it's a fairly cheap license, and it's a 3 years license. It's like $60 for a 3 years license, and I'm only on like a year and a half on it so far, so I haven't even gotten the full use out of it. XSplit has modded upgrades that you can put on XSplit that allows you to put your chat on there. However, there are other things I can use as well that work and are compatible with XSplit that can actually have me do like a subscribers edition or something else like that. However, because I had to do a reset on my whole thing, I even lost I lost my little upgrade that I had that gave me, like, if somebody subscribes to me, it goes like, alright! And then somebody shows my whatever. Whoever it was that did it. I actually use both. For when I'm recording, I use Gamecaster. When I'm using when I'm like live streaming, I use Broadcaster. But when I'm streaming though, it's definitely Gamecaster. No, I mean Broadcaster, I'm sorry. It's easier to use Broadcaster.
Leah, you know who I am, my darling. Speaking.
Let's go.
I'm surprised you split. The guards with you. I have a new ally. The witch, Adria.
Oh, okay. I don't have a clue how you would even do that on Gamecaster. Like, I've looked at it, but I don't have a clue how it works. But Broadcaster has it down in the additions button. You have to go down to the additions button. Right. Like on the, you can go to the additions button though, and it's like get more sources, and when you do get more sources, it comes up with all these different things that just sort of show you. Maybe it's because I prefer setting it up kind of like a web page over the way Gamecasters works, which is already put on there automatically, and I don't like the way it looks, and it's already always covering my screen, and I don't know, it bothers me. However, I love to use it for recording. Recordings are fantastic when I do it with those, and I will do recordings with it all day, every day.
I've seen that woman do
Andariel was the only female evil. She aided the lesser.
Listen to me. Forgive us.
Andariel, that's who the first one was. But those are more, or well, it's more like shareware. See, that doesn't seem to happen with me. They seem like they're just free applications you can just add on to your stream. And the place that I found that gives like the subscriber thing That I found on a website, and it's purposely made to be the way. And you can pay them, and they'll give you more options, but they also have free options, which are like, whatever. I had a SpongeBob who did something weird at one point. Huh. 200 life on each kill. Cold resistances, 92 intelligence. Command skeletons damaged by 14%. I don't know, I kind of like that one. It's also got two sockets, so that's pretty good too. I totally forgot to frickin'... I need to go back and do this one. I love the newer... I mean, I played all the original Fallouts. I have all of them, including Tactics. But I love the newer Fallouts because they were what I wanted to see in a modern-day Fallout. Just to make sure there's nothing else in here. Oh, wow, that would increase my damage. Not by a lot, but it would. That's surprising. I'm not going to use that because my weapon's way better, but... Ooh, not bad. And it's got an empty socket too, so I could get the experience again. Which I'm going to go back anyway, so I might keep that actually. Go on and sell that. Go on and sell that. I hate it when it does that. Definitely not. So none of these. We'll go back now since we have the opportunity to. Or since I'm thinking about it.
Torturer.
Yeah, but so was like any of the Elder Scrolls in the long run. It's just a bunch of quests with no real meaning. Just the only difference was that you swung swords instead of shoot people.
And sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid.
At least that's how I always felt. Because like, yeah, sure, it's just a bunch of quests, and the higher up in the Elder Scrolls you get, the more just mindless quests that you're just running around doing, because apparently World of Warcraft's quest design was the way to go. So let's see. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Only demon hunters. That's stupid. I mean, I can wear the belt if I wanted to. But I get an ability that's only Demon Hunter. What is that? I will salvage it because reasons. Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't have put that in there. No, it's okay. I didn't have any better ones. We're good. MS. Sorry, must go for a moment. The installation. Let's hope it won't crash my PC. Well, I wish you luck, man. Feel free to come back once you're done or whatever. And, you know, never feel like you can't just, you know, do what you need to do. I have no problems. I really wish I could find me like an ancient one-handed sword.
Is the twin of Andari. I believe that they conspired together to assist Diablo in releasing Mephisto and Baal, though they had both supported the lesser evils in the past. The Lord of Pain was found guarding Baal's prison, the tomb of Tal Rasha, when he was slain by heroes.
Nope. Went the wrong way. Oh well. I always lose my stuff because of that. And now that Zevo's gone, I'm probably going to lose all of my watchers. Because I'm not good enough to be watched all on my own. I'm so glad I'm not that much of a useless asshole.
These creatures are particularly dangerous when they attack in large numbers. It is said that raw eel has become a delicacy among Chaldean's elite, but I assure you, these rumors are baseless.
Did you see these rumors are tasteless? Because I think he did. Crusader, is that what you mean? Well, Zer, you're always here. No. Now, Zer, you know I love you. But you don't bring people. That's the other problem.
The evil of Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, was so pervasive that even after...
Well, I don't know if you bring people. You might bring people. Do you actually get on and try to bring people on? Because I don't think you do. Plus, you're at work. I mean, it's not exactly easy for you to go around just like inviting people to come and play or to come and watch a stream when you're at work.
Should he ever return?
It is easy to focus on the dangerous foes one may encounter on the ground. Bloodhawks rule the skies with terrible growth. These crimson-winged birds will wait until their prey is at a disadvantage, then swoop down to them. Watch for their shadows on the nearby terrain, and be prepared to flee quickly.
It's like they don't even exist.
Someone help! I'm you! Quiet!
The enemy has destroyed Alcarnus and most of the cultists.
I mean, I don't even expect you to watch, honestly. The fact that you're even here at all is surprising, and I'm grateful for it and everything like that.
That way we shall both gain allies.
Because, I mean, you're at work. You shouldn't even be watching. I know if I was at work and I did that, I'd be fired. Instantly. Not that my computer would have probably let me even do it, but if I actually had been able to gain access to it and then watched it, they'd probably would have been like, what the hell are you doing? Get the... And this is technically Diablo 3, not Diablo 2. So, if you were playing a Paladin, you were playing Diablo 2. However, there is a Crusader in Diablo 3. And you might have mistaken the Crusader for that, which I can totally see someone making that mistake, because they are very similar, like very, very similar.
To those who doubt my achievements in research, I present my findings on the Dune Dirt. It took me many years to find the truth of these strange, deadly figures. But my sources indicate that they are the cursed remains of mages.
But yes, Necromancer's bro. However, I am still... I have to be honest with you. I can't justifiably recommend the Necromancer to anybody. Like, I can't wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone. Because it's $15 just to get the Necromancer. You'll get a whole bunch of other crap with it, but you can't just buy the Necromancer. The Necromancer's maybe worth $5 at most. But I wouldn't even give it that much. Like, honestly, it should have been free. Like, it should just be, if you have Reaper of Souls, you should get the Necromancer for free. Because it should be basically a thing that's attached to Reaper of Souls. This is what I think they should have done. But the pack is $15, and you don't have a choice but to buy that pack in order to play it. And the pack gives you crap you don't even really necessarily want, you know? Like, who cares? That's the only reason why they have a justification to actually charge you so much for it. Because it's got a bunch of useless crap that you don't even want.
Not enough essence.
I don't know. It's one of those things. Can I say that the Necromancer is fun, at least? Yes, I can definitely say that he's fun. Necromancer is definitely one of my favorite because I'm a huge fan of summoning classes. Like, I love summoning classes. And just the way that the Necromancer works is brutal. But, you know, I never really liked the Witch Doctor, which is weird. At least I felt like it was weird that I never liked the Witch Doctor. Oh, well, I lost my consistent third whoever it was, third viewer. I was like, how do I do not have stacks right now? It's beyond me. Yeah, that was probably about it. I'll let you go.
Overwhelm the enemy and seize our companions. There is a witch among them, and another, a girl. Bring them to me along with the Black Soul Stone. They will be searching for the head of Zoltan Kuhn. Scour the Oasis front. Some old sorcery on the skull, and it must be mine.
Pride in this.
Frozen lands. Land of the dead are periodically frozen. That's not half bad. But again, it's 120 seconds. Those will rise from the ground and attack random targets for 50,000 total damage, weapon damages. Physical, over 4 seconds. Yeah, see, it's just not any good in my opinion. Revived. Ooh, revived minions deal an additional 25% damage, but lasts only 12 seconds. You know, I actually have to say I like the Purgatory one. They do additional damage, it's all well and good, but I think I like the one where they create bodies that I can summon up from, because then I can just continuously summon them as they die. I can just have an army of revived units just constantly following me everywhere I go. I wish I had consistent viewers. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be nice. I have a couple of consistent viewers, and I really appreciate them. I really do. You know, Zur and Zevo are two of my most consistent viewers, and they are awesome. They are awesome guys. They really do make this stream. I don't know if you're still there or not, but I'm totally giving you props for being such great guys. Would you guys stop? See, now I have just a full 10 army just following me everywhere I go. Okay. And they're almost all ice except for the actual revived minions. Like the revived up minions. But they're just normal. You know, they're just normal. How much damage does this thing do? 450. So it does the same amount of damage as one of my spears does. Bleh. But unfortunately, it does not last. Because as much as I appreciate my consistent viewers, I don't have very many.
That foe will die.
But at least I have them, you know? It's something I could never say before. I remember back when I first started all of this, I always zeros viewers. Or I'd have one viewer, and that viewer would be me. Right, I understand completely. You do not have to justify anything to me, man. Why is there such a gap? Like, see, look at this. There's nobody out here. I wish I had faster move speed. If I had faster move speed, I could probably get around. I can do this a little bit better. And you definitely don't have to say you're sorry, sir. I mean, you're at work. You have stuff you have to do. I'm completely understanding. Are they going to summon Rakinishu? I can't ever say his name right. Oh, it's just an avatar. It's not actually Rakinishu. I'm gonna take his corpse though. And use it for my own devilish deeds. Oh god, come on. It wouldn't let me freaking throw a spell out that way. Trying to get the stacks on that damn boss. It would have given me so much experience for that. Not that I have been not leveling up or something, because I mean, I'm already level 43. However, I have gotten through quite a lot of this.
Talented mages can summon skeletal gods. It takes great power to form these tall, slim constructs from their unstable reagents. And even more power to train them. In the hands of a master, however, the Guardians can become powerful weapons capable of defending their posts until the end of time.
All must serve the cycle.
I think if I summon up more, it destroys the bodies, though. I'm curious. Yep, I think it does.
All must serve the cycle.
Oh, really? I don't actually have a clue. To be honest with you, my last stream, I went till I was done with the first act. I kind of thought maybe I'd go for until the end of this act. I mean, I've only gone for about an hour or so far, so I don't know. I mean, I didn't get to stream yesterday, and I would have liked to have. I was actually kind of hoping we got a chance to play the D&D game, and I could have streamed that, but yeah. Can't have everything we want.
You will make a fine corpse.
See, and now there's a gap, and I went the wrong direction, and bleh. Do it, brah. But yeah, more than likely it'll probably be it will probably be until the end of Act 2. Once I finish Act 2, I'll probably stop, unless I'm just like I need to stop. This needs to stop. And if I do end up becoming like the only person in here playing the thing, I probably will stop then too. Like if I end up being like the only person actually even watching my own stream. That's just sad.
This world can abide you no longer.
Ooh, Square Ruby. How much does a Square Ruby give? Square Ruby gives 20 experience. I'm kind of thinking I want to get that. I haven't found the gem guy though yet.
Hey, and rot.
Does that give me move speed? I don't know if it does. Boosh! I love the spikes. The spikes are definitely my favorite. And the fact that I can add slow to it, to everybody who comes in, who I hit with that, is just so great. There's a stun as well. And I like the stun. Probably a little bit more than I like the slow. But some of these guys are immune to stuns. But they're not, almost no one's immune to slows. And I have another ability that I can add through my like little, I can't remember, from the passive skills that actually add the ability to stun anyways to anything I use, to like my bone spear, my bone spikes or whatever, which is actually pretty brutal because then I get to actually slow and stun. I'm guaranteed to slow them, possibly might also stun them. Is pretty much how it works. It's like a 20% chance, I think. 30% chance. And they're stunned for a good 3 seconds. That's a long time. So you haven't like stacked that up together with each other. Woo. I mean, don't get me wrong though, but that would be the other thing. If you had the stun with the bone spikes, it wouldn't stack because it would be a full second that's stunned by the actual thing, and then you'd have only a second. I think that's how it would work anyways.
None of us have any idea what to expect.
Oh, hey, it's hey there, Asno.
How much power has he accumulated?
I know your other name.
I can only hope.
I'm not looking it up, I swear. Lollard, that's what it is. See, I knew that name. I know who you are, I swear. Sorry about that. I wasn't looking up your name, I swear. I don't forget my people. Or maybe I do, and maybe the fact that I purposely went and looked up your name is, you know, just shows how much I care about you.
Offering Caldeum an oasis of unparalleled splendor, located in an area previously thought to be desert, asking only that his name be permanently affixed to the land. Then vanished into the wastes.
This creature will die.
My other viewer that would view me more often if he could. Hey, Lollard, you said you know what? Actually, no, I've talked to you about this already. Never mind. Act like I never even asked this question before. I'm not even gonna ask. Not even gonna bother. I've already asked this question. You're just never around, man. It's hard to remember everything. You're around more often. Come on, hurry up and die so I can revive you. It's really not that hard to get through the desert. But I can see how it could take forever. I swear, I love this weapon so much. Like, just watch when I find like any kind of enemy.
Any features aside from its massive jaws, the rockworm appears to be a giant invertebrate. I should like to study it further, but its burrowing tendencies make it extraordinarily difficult to track.
Right, and I just don't have that kind of dedication to work. Not because I don't like working, I swear. Ooh! Oh, don't kill yourself now. That's a 2 enemies, though. It's not gonna be any better than what I've currently got. Yeah. I kind of have to do that too. I know that feeling. Unless I start getting bored of it, or I just get really sick of seeing the same things over and over again. But I know how useful it is to go to every section of the map because your levels and other things like that. How important levels can be. Can you resurrect the... You can resurrect. I can resurrect the giant worms. Let's see if I can't, like, drag them around with me. I'm gonna try to drag, like, a whole bunch of giant worms with me. Just because that looks like that would be cool. I just feel like that would be cool. They're probably gonna die here in a second. Let's see. But yeah, I definitely always have to actually, like, explore everything. Unless I just get absolutely tired of it to the point where I just have to stop. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. The giant worms would be really cool to have around, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Is there no other section? Oh my god! Did I really miss that? Hardest facepalm you can do. Now I can't see. No shame. Facepalm so hard I blind myself. I'm running low on space. Because more than likely, since it says this is cave level 1, that means there's probably a second level. And it's probably up here. Told you. This is on expert hard mode, I might add. Alright, you know, this is on expert hardcore mode. And I just obliterated that thing without even trying. It's like, oh, look at boss. Boosh. And it just dies. I love that I actually do get to have those with me, though. The one thing I like about being a personality channel is that I have better fans, I feel like. You know? I have fans who like me for who I am. I have fans who enjoy talking with me, and I enjoy talking with them. It makes things harder. Because if I wasn't a personality channel, and maybe I was more of a just like a whatever kind of channel, I don't know what the other... There's another form of channel, and we were talking about this the other day, me and Robert, but I cannot remember what it's called. But the other one gets more subs faster, but you don't get very good subs. Basically, is the best way to describe it. They're not very dedicated. They're not like dedicated to your things. You might have a couple who are, but most of them are more about one-shotted that purple. One-shotted the purple. It's a purple, and I one-shotted it. But personality channels get more dedicated subscribers, but you don't get very many. But I'd rather have a dedicated, friendly subscriber who I actually appreciate, who appreciates me, I guess you could say, and actually likes to sit and talk and actually have a conversation with and all that other kind of stuff. It makes me feel like I'm actually making a difference, you know? And that's what I do this channel for in the first place. So that I actually feel like I'm making a difference. Even if it's just to bring a smile for 20 minutes to an hour or whatever else it is, for however long it is that they watch my video. Also, I think I'm just gonna teleport, because I've pretty much explored everything.
Keep holding back, then you'll never improve.
This is the part that I can't stand about this particular one.
Leah, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
I'm sorry to push you like this, but it will all be for the best in the end.
I know.
It is time.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuz, we need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last 2 Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger.
I am, but...
fate is...
I am overburdened.
Let's go ahead and first find out where you even got, because I have one right now. Oh wow, okay, that's nice. My only problem is that, oh my god, that's gonna boost my damage by like so much. Look at this. Watch my damage number right here. It's 4,139. Watch my damage boost up. Watch. 6,680. I would be doing 2,000 more damage per attack. What is that shit? Oh, but that's so hard to say no to. My main reason why I want to say no to it is because if you pay attention, the Petrified Spike adds... Yeah, I do obviously already know that. I wish we talked a little bit more though, Zer. I feel bad because I always, I don't talk to you as much as I used to when you first started getting interested in me and everything like that. And I feel bad about that, and I feel like that might be on me, you know? But, the reason why I don't want to give this up is because, if you see my, see the damage on the Bone Spear? The damage on the Bone Spear is basically doubled. And I basically one-shot everything with that Bone Spear. But maybe just having my damage increase overall would be okay, because it's like, I don't know. I think I'll go with it. I think I'll stick with this current weapon that I've got. I think it'll work. I'm not gonna break this one down though. I'm not yet, anyways. Not yet. Evil laugh. Probably should have looked at that ring, actually. Sometimes, even though it's a blue ring, it might have still been better. Doing other stuff as well, so I don't feel bad. Especially as for like the last couple of weeks, because it's just been nothing but, it's been basically nothing but like 4th of July crap. And next week I gotta go to Virginia with my grandma because she drove up here, and now I gotta because she drove up here for the 4th of July, and she can't make it. Well, she could make it back, but it's going to cost her a lot of money to do so. So we figured what we would do is I would drive her back. That way it won't cost her anything. And then I gotta fly back, and I don't want to fly. I hate flying. It's not even just because I hate flying. I hate flying because it's expensive and it takes just as long as driving. And it's not even that the actual flight itself takes as long as driving. It's I'm gonna sit at this place for 3 hours. I'm gonna travel here, wait another 3 hours, and then travel another place, and then wait another 3 hours, then drive another hour. You know, it's crap like that I can't stand. Sorry if also I'm a little quiet and I'm farther away from the microphone and everything. Also, that's one of the other things I wanted to do. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go back to this weapon, but I figured I'd just put it in here just for the sake of putting it in here. You never know, I might like it. I might switch it up. And let's make you... See if we can make you look like... Ah, sweet, we can make you look like my staff. Or not my staff, but my spear again. Or my... whatever. Only problem is that it's 50,000 gold to do that. I really feel like I don't want to do that. I wasn't also speaking on anything that you were doing, man. You're good. I was just saying that, like, in general... It's, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. So if you disconnect, if you have to disconnect it or something like that, or whatnot. And now where are we going?
I'll put him in your bag.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
I have no idea. But,
in time.
I'm trying to think of what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about flying. Because I don't like flying. It's not that I hate flying. Don't hate flying. I actually really enjoy flying because it's faster. But unless you're like flying... Oh, that's cool. But unless you're like flying across the ocean, it doesn't really feel like flying's worth it. Or across like the entire country. Because like I flew down south once, and it's like a 6-hour drive to where I was going. It took me 9 hours to get there by flight because I flew somewhere, had to sit there for 3 hours, then I flew somewhere else and had to sit there for 2 hours, and I had to show up early, so I was there for an hour. And the whole trip itself took somewhere around 12 to like 15 hours. Because the flight itself ended up taking like 9 hours because of delays. Ended up taking like 9 to 10 hours because of delays. And then we ended up getting lost on the way back. So we ended up having to completely like go off in the wrong direction. And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's just silliness on our end. But the fact is that the whole trip itself took 12 hours. If I had just driven down there myself, would have taken 6. But I mean, there's nothing explicitly wrong with flying. Like, I don't want to say anything like, but it's expensive. Like, it's hundreds of dollars. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars for nothing. To go down there for 12 hours. It took me, and I might add, it took me 12 hours to get down there, and I have no idea where I'm going because this thing doesn't have like any direction as to where I'm supposed to go. Wait, the ancient waterway? Is there an ancient waterway? I don't have a clue. This might be the reason why you wander around for a few hours trying to find where to go. But when I flew to Europe, I was there. We took a full 8-hour-long flight. It was perfect. The flight was amazing. It was great. Because we were there, we went straight from where we needed to go to straight to where we needed to go. And there was no, like, there was no layovers. There was no, we had to transfer. But our transfer was handled within like 30 minutes of each other. So we were literally from one point to the next point, and that was it. But now they want me to take another flight, and I just don't want to take another flight. I'd rather just rent a car, because it's like it's a 10-hour drive. It's a 10-hour drive, which is a pretty long drive. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I could do that in one day. The flight would probably take a few hours, I want to say. We're probably talking like maybe 3 hours at most. The flight itself would probably only take maybe 30 minutes. I have no idea where to go. I have absolutely no clue where to go. It just says the ancient waterway, and I'm like, and where would that be? I mean, it wouldn't be in the flooded cave, would it? I don't think so. This is something I can't stand. This is one of those things I never remember, like, how to do or where to go. I want it to be like right here, you know. Oh, lordy, lordy. Like, it feels like the ancient waterway would be near, like, water. Is this it? Maybe? Nope. That's what I would think, anyways, it'd be near water. I'm sorry for mindlessly wandering around, but I have no idea where to go. This happens to me every time during this part of this mission, because I don't ever remember where to go. I'm just going in here for the sake of going in here at this point. Just to make sure I feel kind of like a loser now because I don't have a clue where I'm going. I mean, I know where I'm supposed to go. I mean, I'm in the Dalgar Oasis. Oh, please tell me that's not it up here. God damn it. See what I mean? I one-shotted that thing before. Like, I'd have probably one-shotted it before.
I cannot open this.
I can open this gate for you.
That pissed me off. Right there.
No time for pleasantries, but here's a church.
Since when would a little boy have the ability to astral project? It's kind of fishy. Just like this whole place filled with water, it's fishy.
Something foul came here before us. It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Caldea is under siege. The Republic realized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints. And
I tried.
Yes.
I tried to kill something down the way.
The more I realized that even On took his wisdom for granted.
Well, at least my spikes do more damage now. My spikes probably brutalize people now. And it's not like my bone spear doesn't still kill people. I guess it's still technically better. I always go the wrong way.
When the balance is lost, everything changes.
Pretty sure this is where I find the diamond guy. I like how I could just summon up all 10 of them at once. And I love how they follow me around, and I can continuously have them because I can kill them off.
Oh my God. Decay and rot.
You want to know something really, really interesting? It specifically has to do with the channel and how a channel can be how a personality channel. It kind of has to do specifically with the personality channels. It's actually a very interesting concept if you think about it really closely. See, here's the thing. Personality channels are basically really super friendly. They're really good personality, all that kind of thing. They have, you know, they're nice people. They're generous and everything like that. But they don't really do anything special. They just basically provide entertainment, and they provide entertainment for effectively their friends. And the people who watch them are, you know, obviously friends with them as well, to a degree, you could say. And those people are the ones who pay them for what they do. Because it's kind of like you have to. I mean, and they pay them by watching the videos through YouTube and stuff like that because of like ad revenue and everything like that. But effectively, what this ends up boiling down to is that you're technically being paid to be someone's friend. I think it's a little bit more intricate than that. Like, I mean, it's a little bit more nuanced than that, because not everybody can obviously be your friend, obviously. Especially if you have a large following. But it's not exactly untrue if you think about it.
The Chaldean aqueducts were created by order of the Trade Consortium Council after the Dalgar Oasis was discovered.
Oh man, my ear is itching like a madman.
Had been prosperous for many years. A reliable
and I have no idea why that thought process comes into mind. But it does.
That's one lever down.
I mean, you could just say something like, oh, well, you know, I'm supporting my friends, or something else along those lines. Oh, come on now. Where'd he go? There you are. No, you're not getting away from me. Oh, come on now. Where'd you go? Wait, did I kill him? Where'd he go? Oh, I killed the treasure golem. Yeah, goblin. Thank you. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's the way it is in general. I'm not saying that's the way it is, period, or that's or whatever. It's just if you think about it, to a certain degree in nuance, and it makes me feel a little bad about it, because it's like, I mean, you're supporting me, and you're assisting. You support me, for example, and other people support me. I mean, you're not the only one, you know.
All must serve the cycle.
You may be Bethel, but you're not the only one. No. But the fact is, though, is that in its own right, to a degree anyways, effectively, what a personality channel does is get money from their friends. Get paid by their friends. You know what? Screw it. No, wait, you know what? We'll go back down and kill these guys, because I would like to kill these guys. They're in my way. They're not really in my way, but they're in my way enough. That just particular thought process just comes up into my mind sometimes. Yeah.
Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monster?
Whew.
Thank you for being a
Covetous Shen. I like Covetous Shen. He's my favorite. I love his backstory. If you actually play his backstory, he's got a great backstory.
I can't imagine why a young pup bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
You were his dad?
Oh yes, I could show you around the world 5 times and never stop a toe.
Nope, no more. Couldn't get any extras. I was trying to, but there's always that tiny little gap.
But what a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. Crucible, it's mine. Be careful, Gavin. It might be the crucible should be safe. him the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the crucible can combine jewel fragments.
I kind of decided I was just going to go through, you know what I mean?
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch...
I think it's interesting that Zoltan Kuhl technically can't die.
You choose to be that puppet, yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
I am a priest of Rathma. I serve a greater queen.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
I mean, I proved that wrong, obviously, by killing him. Come at me, bros. Ooh, sweet. We're up to, like, almost 50. Can we get 50? Yeah, we got 50. I don't think we can get much higher than that, though. Oh, we got up to 60. 62. 65. 71. Oh, man, we're getting stacks now, guys. I might level up right here. Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't quite level up. But that was awesome. Look at those stacks. That's the kind of stacks you really want.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
Whoosh. Nah. Visceral impact. Stuns the target for 3 seconds. It's not that bad, actually. Increasing their chance of crit to be crit. At the time they are hit. Corpse lanes. Still like these. And Purgatory. Seems like the best one, in my opinion. I don't know, it just seems like it is. Feels like it's the best one. Because then they turn into bodies, and you can use the bodies for other things if you really need to. Undead swarms, like, literally. Ooh, we might be able to get up to a 30. Oh, we got a little bit more. Can we get any more? Nope, didn't get any more. Couldn't find anybody. But we got 39. That's not half bad.
Some of my blood is within that cave.
So, like, this would be how normal people play the game, is they just run through and just keep going. And I kind of want to do that because reasons.
I will finally be able to unlock the true power of man.
I just kind of want to, like, you know, get through this.
Times our kind possessed power unmatched in this dreary age. With the Soul Stone, I will be able to elevate myself to the strength of my ancestors.
Will die.
Crush it. This way I could also speed it up a little bit Because then I could possibly go over to Robert's house, or I could start playing StarCraft 2. Because I actually I've been enjoying StarCraft 2 with Robert. We've been playing some co-op, and that's always fun. Wow, that was cool. Just got like 47 just like right off the bat.
Your death nears.
Because I definitely am going to stop when if I hit the end of the act. That's a for sure. No reason for me to continue on after this. Right, that would be the other thing I could totally do as well. I installed it. Like as soon as you guys basically said I saw you guys playing it, I immediately installed it. Later. I'll be around.
During the mage-clad wars, the Visceri summoned giant demons to guard their estates. After years of
which I find hilarious. He's doing his work while watching me. He goes, look up, break time.
In the end, they outlived their masters. Now, only the glowing wreaths on their skulls belie their true origins.
Must serve the cycle.
I think this is his other place.
We found Pool's archives. They were strangely empty at first.
This is where we eventually have to go. This isn't where we have to go first.
Each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Pool has prepared for many years for someone.
Waffle Mecha rank. Really?
This world can abide you no longer.
That's actually really cool. I just killed a monster and it gave me an entrance. That's cool. I think that thing just swallowed me. Not sure on that. Whew, I'm full. I'm probably gonna have to go back. You think that you've returned. You're not sure?
My bag is full. There is no room.
Never a reason to stick around. Oh.
I need to go back.
I really wish this would be like giving me something that like experience. I really like the experience gains on these things, but I really could use the extra armor. Oh, that's nice. It increases the bone spikes damage as well, so that's not half bad. Definitely not. Oh, that would have been... Ah, I should have looked at that weapon a little bit more closely. I'm sorry. I kind of feel dumb now. Because it's a one-handed sword that actually does damage. Not that it matters. I don't have the a secondary. It's not half bad. But it's got no sockets. I can't not have a socket. That's something prudent. This would increase my damage a little bit. And it's also got a socket. And who doesn't love sockets? Which one gives the intelligence? That's dexterity. This one's intelligence. So I could put it in this. I think that would give me extra intelligence. Jeweler. Flawless amethyst. Oh, no. We hit the rank 10, so now we're at the point where we actually have to start finding crap. Just a little curious. Topaz. Where's the topaz? I'm also like out of money. Completely out of money. Imperial topaz. Flawless Imperial topaz. I really could use that though. The gems are where it's at. I'm gonna sell you because I need money. And I'm obviously not going to be. Darn it. Oh well. Screw it. We're done. We're done with that. Darn it. I totally left the gems in my inventory. Oh well. Screw it. This is hardcore mode, not like I'm going to die. And if I do die, it's not like it's going to matter. Oh, well, look. Found the Vault of Assassins.
My blood nearby. I can
Woo!
bring that down.
I don't see anybody. Oh, caught him just barely in time. Oh, what? BS.
You will make a fine core. Weakness consumes you.
Huge open area, not a single monster to be found. I can't obviously promise that he's actually still here because he said he was going to go record something, so I don't know if he just went off and decided to go record something. It's hard to say.
I have unlocked the secret of the soul stones once given to the Haratra by Tyrion. An impressive creation, to be sure, but one that I am certain can be duplicated. No, my archives are at the northern tip of the desolate sands. There we will find my body and the black soul.
I've already been there, dude. You don't have to explain it. Probably should have still changed that out, but oh well, no big deal. Because at least I can still get bonuses from my helmet.
I had to build all of this for my research and my experiments.
Excuse me.
Complicated creation. I sacrificed much to make it.
My better question is, how many people did you sacrifice
Looks like I got here just in time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
Beyond these portals lie two relics that were once powered by my blood. Take
Yeah. Less than an hour, huh? You can do it. You can hold out. Wow, really? Not even one enemy? This whole way up here? I hate that. I wish they would give you more enemies.
Decay and rot. I understand so much more now.
Ooh. Got a nice, brutal looking axe. Grishling Tribute. You are healed for 10% of your life on hit when one of your minions hits an enemy. That's really good. I kind of want to replace it with this one because I like this one because it makes my attacks faster. Like, that's really nice. I have to say I like the faster attack speed more. It seems like it's a little bit more legit. Plus I can like slow people. Just continuously slow people.
Do not fear the end.
I'm just worried about getting and hitting that point to where things just suddenly start doing damage to you. You know what I mean? It's like, surprise, things actually hurt. Pretty not happy. I wish you luck on that, Zevo. I mean, that really does sound like it sucks big time. But I mean, it could work. I mean, it could still just be working. It could. I mean, you never know. Is that SS2? SS2. I'm gonna have to sit here and think a bit for a second on what SS2 is. I'm really bad with acronyms. It's like the bane of my existence is acronyms. Boosh. Okay, yeah, I do actually like System Shock. I'm actually really looking forward to the remastered version of the remake of the original version. Not the remastered, because remastered is already out. But I'm talking about the remake. I actually really want to see the remake of the first one. And then I kind of want to see the new System Shock that they want to come out with eventually at some point. But I own all of the System Shocks as it is, so... I like, oh, so you're saying that Serious Sam 2 was on sale? Yeah, I actually bought Serious Sam 3 and it was only like $2. So, the whole pack was on sale, but I actually already own all the other Serious Sams. Except for Serious Sam 3, which I just bought recently because of the summer sale. And I misread that when you said it. I actually said, I thought you said it was System Shock. Did you like Human Revolution? I actually kind of liked Human Revolution. I mean, it wasn't the best thing in the world, obviously, but I don't know. I was a fan of Human Revolution and the other one. Woo. See, that could have very well have turned into me just being dead. When it comes to Serious Sam, I like it because it's a mindless shooter, and some people like mindless shooters. See, you know, I don't have a problem with the first Deus Ex. I think I actually really enjoyed it, but I don't think it's the best one. I think it has the best story, but I would love to see them remake the first one, word for word, map for map, everything, with the new graphics that they have for like Human Revolution and everything else like that, because that would be awesome.
We will seal the shadow rocks with
At least I think it would be.
blood, and we will hide the blood in the desert under eternal dark. I can only hope that the world does not forget Cool's evil, and his blood remains.
It is hard. I remember when the first time I actually played the game, could not play it. Like, I was younger though when I first played it. When I first played a game, I was literally like maybe 7, 8 years old. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I absolutely hated the game at that point because I was a little kid and I didn't know what the f I was doing. Then I learned right, and that's what I mean. I don't understand why they couldn't do like the original Deus Ex, like do it word for word, but in the same graphics. Because I love the graphics, the New Day graphics and stuff. I love it, and I will never say that because a graphics has good, or because the game has good graphics, means that it's bad. But neither does having good graphics make it automatically good either, though. You know.
If they could not kill you, what else?
Oh yeah, the shadows. These guys always give me good stacks.
Consumes you.
And I just don't understand, like, why they couldn't. I mean, hell, even remaking games, if they were just to remake the game and actually remake it, like actually remake it, the voice like add voice acting, add all kinds of other little things like that, just to make the game what it was originally, but with the better looking graphics and the better design and everything else like that. That would be awesome. Single shadow. Right, and you know what? I would love to see somebody take StarCraft 2's graphics and remake the first series. Like, I think somebody could just do that in the map maker if they wanted to, because it's not like it would be hard. They have all the models already there. It just would take a lot of time. You know, not the company itself who freaking made the game in the first place. They couldn't just, you know, make the stupid thing. I really don't like the idea of the remastered version of the original StarCraft, because the graphics are high definition looking. Woo! Why didn't you just make it with the StarCraft 2 graphics? I don't know. Right, exactly. And Blizzard is, I think one of the worst parts I have with Blizzard is that they started taking on Activision a little bit more. Like, they took a little bit more of an Activision standpoint on a lot of things. Like, I like their games and everything, and I love the quality of the games that they put out the majority of the time, but they are so money hungry now, and there's no reason for them to be. They have an infinite amount of money from World of Warcraft, and it's not like people don't still play World of Warcraft. Like, I have 3 friends who are playing it right now. I would wait. You would go on a crusade? Why would you go on a crusade because it's bad, or would you say you would go on a crusade because you would love it that way? Because I would love it if they kept everything the same, and they didn't change anything about the original StarCraft. They made the maps basically the same. They made everything basically the same. They made the units the same, kept it all balanced, all that kind of stuff, and they just put it in StarCraft 2 graphics. I'd be in love.
You do not trust me. I understand. But we are more alike than you know. We have both tasted what it is to be Nephilim. Join with me.
And cool marks my every step. I try to shut him out.
And I'm aware of that. I'm aware that there are a lot of things that are good, that can change when you do the graphics, but I want to see it. I want to see the original StarCraft in StarCraft 2 graphics. I would love to see it.
I have the body. Then let me begin the ritual. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand your argument and the reason why you say it's bad, because it can alter a lot of things, but that's the reason why you balance the game. I mean, you have to obviously still balance the game.
Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes.
And now I get to kill him. Not quite just yet, but...
Thunders within me. This fetid air fills my ravaged lungs. I am alive again.
you're welcome. And the soul stone?
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly to my sanctum.
Whew. See, now I get to kill him. Remember the last time I just instantly wiped him.
My life's work. All will tremble at my power. What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim.
Huh.
Your allies seek only to control you with the power I offer. You and I could rule over all creation.
No. Give me the stone, or face it as you
Oh, I don't want to die.
Swords have been triggered. It seems my brothers have finally come looking for me. Damn them.
I don't know. To me, I think that it just would add a lot to, not the story itself, obviously, because it wouldn't add anything to the story. The story is fine the way it is. But having the better graphics, having the increased graphics, having a thing would really liven up the game a little bit. You know, really bring you into the game more. That's one of the reasons why I love StarCraft 2. Because the graphics are so much better that I really get into that game. When I play StarCraft 2, I really get into that game. I can't play multiplayer because I can't play the game at all. But more than likely, with like the new remastered thing, the remastered thing's never gonna it isn't changed. It's high definition coloration is all it is, and I don't like that. Especially considering the fact that they want me to spend $15 on the game when I already own it. I even own the game, like, on the thing. If I wanted to play the game again, I would just go play it. You know?
This soul stone is then. You've got to reach the enemy Belial has started his attack on the city. Let's go. Ashira is already at the sewers.
We gotta go save people.
When the fire be iron. I saw people hiding under the carts. Bring them to the sewers. We can't risk our lives.
I don't want it to be left alone.
Keep the people away from those fireballs.
Just kidding, obviously. I really don't want it to be touched. Like, even I can agree with that. I don't want it to be touched. I don't. I want, in all honesty, I would just rather it have, like you said, new clothing. Because that seems like that's something I could live with. I don't want them to touch the game. I don't want them to make it any different from what it is. You know, the stupid MOBA that they're turning it into. I could see that too. Diablo 2. Now, I think honestly, the reason why anybody would say that they would prefer it, they would not. I shouldn't say prefer. why they would like to see a game with better graphics, a remake with something with better graphics, is because they aren't a super hardcore fan of the series.
Now to the gates. We have no time to lose.
Let's go.
They're basically like super hardcore fans. Because they're like, don't touch it, don't even make it a new, better graphic, don't do anything to it like that. When you're like super hardcore fans. But when you just enjoy the game, when you played it and you've enjoyed it and you liked it, you're more willing to the idea and more interested in the concept of, say, somebody changing the graphics just ever so slightly. Or maybe not ever so slightly. Maybe not slightly. No. Oh no, I actually love MOBAs. I play StarCraft, League of Legends like pretty much consistently. And I play Heroes of the Storm very consistently. I just don't like the idea of my strategy game being turned into a MOBA. But yeah, it's not so much that but yeah, it's definitely not that I dislike MOBAs or something like that. I actually love them. League of Legends, I'm a huge fan of League of Legends. Big fan. But again, it's just, it's one of those things where I've played MOBAs and I play strategy games. They're not the same thing, and they shouldn't be.
I don't know if I can.
You must. Now! It is up to you now. Hurry! I must stay here and tend to the...
Praise the gods!
Go forth, my minions, and kill!
I will not be undone!
I don't remember how long it was ago that I played it originally. And I know I played it when it first came out. Well, there was Act 2. Ooh, sweet relics.
My bag is full.
Let's see. Let's toss this one. Not that one. This one. This one. Anything else that's like benign or otherwise? Well, you know that, in my opinion, the best game that's been made lately since Warcraft 3 for me is Overwatch. I would I don't play Overwatch. I don't disagree with you, but I can't justifiably say one way or the other if it's true or not, because I don't play I don't play that. I don't play it. Not because I don't like it, but because I'm okay, when I played League of Legends, I got really into it. And I'm already really into what is the game called? Heroes of the Storm. I'm really super into Heroes of the Storm. If I played Overwatch, I would probably get super into it, and I probably would never see the light of day again.
Quickly, Leah. Seal Belial's soul within the stone. It is ironic that one as twisted as Zoltan Kuhl played so great a role in our salvation.
Kuhl was once a tireless enemy of hell. From his life, let us learn. The longer we fight evil, the more it can corrupt our hearts.
I don't really know anything about that part. I don't really want to play Paladins either because it's just another game that I'll have to play, and I would rather just play the games I already play, like Heroes of the Storm, or World of Warcraft. I mean, not World of Warcraft, League of Legends. I did buy Overwatch, however, which is actually really funny that I bought it. I'm adding in the walk so that way I can get there and then...
The future doesn't seem so...
It's funny, I got almost all the way up to level 40 in Act 1. I have only gone up 5 or 7 levels since I started Act 3, Act 2.
Today is a
There is no
the Lord
and where did you are. I have long waited for this knowledge.
Let me go ahead and stash this. And let me go ahead and look at that. Not that bad, actually. And it increases the corpse explosion, which I don't need that. Favorite Warcraft is Warcraft 2. The third one was okay, but I like Warcraft 2 more. Old game. You have a huge thing about old games, don't you? Is there any new game out there that you actually like? Ooh, big, yeah, that's right. This is big, two-handed axe. Let's see what we got. Now, well, that one's definitely weaker than what I've got. Let's see. I have many games to finish. For example, Ring City. I love these 3 games. This is a recent add-on for Dark Souls 3. I'm pretty sure this one is good. The only problem is that fire skills do 18% more damage. That does me no good. However, I do like it, so I'm going to go with it. What about you? Non-critical hits. Your chance to critical hit is increased by 100% for 3 seconds. Wow, that's actually really strong. That's brutal. Just which one is... Which one gives the bigger boost? 3.3 to 3.6 minus 2.6. I feel like this is the biggest boost with the smallest decrease, so we'll go with that. 'Cause it seems legit. I got 2 relics and actually, you know, I lived in the day of retro gaming, so I understand everyone's love for retro gaming. I just really like other games too. You know, I like the newer games. I love newer games. I think the reason why I love newer games though is because I really want something that I used to love so much from retro gaming would actually come out. I realize I'm selling these without even looking at them, and I don't care. I don't normally do that, but I just wanted to sell everything, get the money for it. And normally I would actually, you know, salvage all of it instead, but I needed a little extra money, so I guess that's probably about it then, isn't it? I think I can make a star, not a star, flawless. I can make a flawless. Let's see. Can't make, unfortunately, 2 or 3 flawless square rubies. I can only make 2. And that will probably be it. Anyways, well, that is going to be it for Diablo 3 for today. I'm probably going to go ahead and just switch myself over to Act 4 while I'm...
I can be ready to leave at the moment.
Act 3, I'm sorry. While I'm actually talking about this and other things. So, I don't know how often I'm going to be doing this type of streaming and everything like that. I'm thinking at least every other day with Diablo, but I'd like to do something else as well for streaming. Like, this is fun, but let's face it, this is only going to last so long. Once I've beaten the game at HardCore, then I've beaten it. So, but if you guys enjoyed it, you guys know the drill by now. Go on and hit that like button. And if you really liked it, go on and hit that share button. And of course, if you loved it, go on and hit that subscribe button. And I think everybody knows by now they should have a good time. Good game. I'm going to watch the rest of this before I actually do my full outro. I know, you subscribed. You probably will once you get home and everything like that.
I defy you. I know the Black Soulstone is the key, and it shall be mine. Soon my army shall pour forth from the shattered mountain.
I know, that's one of the reasons why I love them so much.
Resistance. Will find the stone.
If they just get rid of Activision and they get rid of their freaking Activision influence and stop being so money grubby, because they already have all the money they could ever want.
Asmodan shall reign as the prime evil.
It's not very loud on my end. I hope it's loud enough for you guys to at least hear it. I totally don't have the cutscene. Yeah. I don't have the other stuff. Words! I'm so bad with words.
Leah has learned where our journey leads.
Right, and I just, that's what I mean. I really wish they would cut Activision, because it's all about money. Activision has always been about getting as much money as physically possible out of everyone they can. And I can't stand that.
I must ensure that they are victorious.
And you know what the worst part is? It's our fault. It's gamers' fault.
keeps defenses cannot. Should the keep light the signal fires and show these soldiers that we have not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But just to end it on that, on the notes, I just want to say that I agree that it sucks. You know, that I wish Blizzard was. Wait. Whatever happened to my expert mode? I thought I was an expert. Whatever. But anywho, I still certainly hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. This is the first time I've ever really played a hardcore character, and I want to keep playing it. But if you guys enjoyed, you know the drill by now. Go on and hit that like button. Go on and hit that share button. Go on and hit that subscribe button. And of course, as always, guys, good luck out there, and don't forget to have fun.